Botanical gardens are an important site for conservation of plants, also for the potential of monitoring and studying plants, their ornamental or commercial potentialities to note, or their medicinal importance to be discovered, or for the purpose of simple study of botany in exploring and understanding various species of plants. For over a few centuries, botanical gardens across the planet has taken shape and are now notable areas of not only exploring and displaying different plant species, but they are also an important source of understanding plant life from an entirely new perspective. Global anthropogenic pollution and other anthropogenic impacts have made significant negative impact on the global biodiversity, and the flora or vegetation around the world has been impacted by as a result of that. We have been losing various important plant species that are important for the stability and dynamics of our existing ecosystems. However, due to overexploitation and as a result of both natural and anthropogenic causes, we have been losing various species of plants around the world. And now the botanical gardens are not only an important center for study of plants or display of plants or popularization of botany for the public, but is also an important center of biodiversity conservation. Many species of plants that are almost extinct on their natural habitats or in their natural ecosystems are being raised and multiplied now in specific botanical gardens around the world, working on various conservation projects. Various species of plants that do not flower very frequently, or their flowering cycles are unique and they take a long time or several years before they flower again, has mostly been pushed towards extinction due to wildfires, due to encroachment of the global habitats by humans, exploitation of the natural resources for sustainability of marginalized human society members in developing and developed as well as underdeveloped countries, has pushed many species of plants toward extinction. It is not only the forest plants or the commercial plants or the crop plants that we see in and around us. Various unknown species of plants are being pushed towards now extinction in various ecosystems across the planet without ever being discovered by modern science or being described or studied. Hence, this is a very important, crucial crossroad of our global history where we need to protect the plants even more than we have done before. The impending challenges of global warming as well as climate change around the world has impacted global ecosystem drastically, and it is now significantly important that we work towards in conservation of plants. And what could be the most enthralling supportive purpose of botanical gardens coming together in organizing platforms for scientists, botanists, conservationists, ecologists, and foresters from around the world to come together and work on common platforms. Unfortunately, though, particularly in case of developed countries, the botanical gardens has been failing to establish their proper role in this changing world and need to change in their attitude and their role in conservation from their traditional taxonomic studies and evaluation or study of the evolution of plants only, and focus drastically on the conservation of various plant species which are present in those particular ecosystems. Take the example of India. The Botanical Survey of India has a list of a large number of botanical gardens under their care, but a large number of these botanical gardens are not being properly taken care of, or the focus on conservation of plants has been failing. Retired scientist positions or retired positions for experts who are retiring are not being filled, as a result causing huge lacuna in the process of generating knowledge, training our new generation of botanists, and training new ecologists and conservators who will take this work forward. Conservation of plant is now a global priority, and India is no less an important member of this association or of this initiative as a mega biodiverse country of this planet. It is important that to note that we are losing our forest. It is important to note that we are losing several endangered and critically endangered plants, and without even knowing, we are pushing various species of plants towards extinction. What could the botanical gardens do about it? Well, one of the important part is for them to take initiatives in both ex situ and in situ conservation, look for application of modern technologies like plant tissue culture and plant biotechnology in regeneration of various endangered and critically endangered species of plant, recreating them, multiplying them, and then working together in reintroducing these plants to their original environment to protect them in their original ecosystems and environment. It also needs to develop knowledge in how to vegetatively or through clonal propagation or through modern agricultural technology, they can derive and commercially look for conservation of medicinal plants, ornamental plants, or plants rich in phytochemicals, or plants which have huge chemogenic property and can be beneficial for our upcoming sustainable industries which are plant-based. And hence the botanical garden needs to work now in close collaboration with the industries, in close collaboration with the universities, in close collaboration with both central and regional or state-based research institute to figure out ways of multiplication of endangered species of plants that are very essential for our own survival in the not so distant future. Just the display of plant and the study of taxonomy is no doubt important, but it has been the work of our past fathers who has laid botany to a strong foundation. It is now our responsibility to take this forward as a part of an initiative so that we can look towards conservation of plants successfully with the help of the botanical gardens, and for the scientific study and exploitation and exploration of these rare species of plants, many of whose life cycles we are simply not aware of. Thus, I request everyone to come and join efforts around the world to help in establishing a common platform to work with our botanical gardens, both from developing and underdeveloped worlds as well as developing countries, to work together on common initiatives, common projects towards conservation of plants, helping in biodiversity promotion and in the education and awareness of the public, like the zoos have been done so successfully. Botanical gardens of this present millennium needs to change their focus, needs to join hand, needs to organize and work together, collaboration, cooperation, coordination and communication among themselves in working towards and creating better environment and in better conservation of plants. Shoykot Kumar Basu, Bureau Report, Kalinga Chronicle TV.